Yeah, there it is. And I gotta jump by the barracks and get my Skell back. Pardon me, but I have a question. I have heard that the blades are split among a number of different divisions. So then, if I needed help searching for someone, which division would be best to ask? The missing or not human, if that matters. Probably the Pathfinders. I mean, it depends. Do you think the person is missing, like, out in Mira or here in town? I'm a Pathfinder, I think. I'll say Pathfinders. Was wondering if you would do a randomizer in the future. A randomizer of Pokemon? No. I don't really play Pokemon games anymore. So those data probes you humans have placed all over Mira can be used to locate people as well. That must be very convenient. Thank you. You sound quite knowledgeable. Might you be a blade operative yourself? If you wouldn't mind, could I have a moment more of your time? I'm looking for a trailer that headed out into Primordia to dig up Voltant. Yeah, that would be a Pathfinder job. Another Zarabogan named Foskarin was driving it. He is young, a little airheaded to be honest. This is his first expedition, so I told him to check in periodically with status reports, but I have not heard a thing. But Chaos, you play Pixelmon Kappa? Oh, yeah, dude. Totally a Pokemon game. I assume he is fine, but accidents do happen. Is there any way I could convince you to check on him? The Good Thief? Oh, no. The Good Thief? What could this mean? Where is this side quest? Is it not a Chapter 9 side quest? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. There it is. I just didn't notice it. Excuse me, Lone Wolf and Narrow, who are both in chat. I'm gonna blame you both for this. In my spreadsheet, this is clearly the reason it took me a second to see this side quest, not because I'm blind, but in my spreadsheet, the mission, The Good Thief, in Chapter 9, is spelt incorrectly. Thief is spelled T-H-E-I-F. Clearly, as you can see on screen, that is wrong, as it is meant to be spelled T-H-I-E-F. Honestly, Narrow and Lone Wolf, I can't believe this. This is sloppy work that I find unacceptable. To think that the two of you put together a spreadsheet of over 200 side quests with tons of little minuscule information that was important to it, and you misspelt the word thief? We're gonna have a serious talk about this later. I will accept this mission. Thank you. The success of this expedition could have a large influence on our Voltan stores. As such, this is about more than just Foskarin's safety. It actually affects all Zarubogan, so I'm quite grateful for your help. Foskarin's excavation site was the North Point Beach in Primordia. I suggest starting your search there. Yeah, alright. I'll do that. Maybe the game misspelled thief? Didn't think of that one, did ya? You British people and your spelling words wrong. Why don't you just put a U in the word thief while you're at it, Lone Wolf? Better make sure there aren't any Z's in there. Ooh. You want to scare someone from Crumpetland, aka the UK? Just like remind them that the letter Z exists and that it's not pronounced Z, which is 3 letters in one. I just like to poke fun at my British friends. Any British people who took offense to what I just said, honestly, your skin is too thin for my channel anyway. You should probably leave. Oh, hey, look, there's an affinity mission I just saw in the administrative district for Nagi, where we have to have him at 3 affinity. And he's at 0 right now. Joy. I look forward to that. Have you considered my IQ is below the local speed limit? You know what? That hadn't occurred to me. Nightmare, welcome to stream. You can finally do one of the best side quests now. Oh, can I? I mean, a randomizer of Zelda would be fine. I feel like you'd have fun doing an Ocarina of Time randomizer. I've never played Ocarina of Time. I mean, randomizers like sound neat. I don't really have interest in them myself. I've never really thought, because I know Kingdom Hearts randomizers are like, Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2 being randomized has like a big community, and I'm a big Kingdom Hearts guy. But I've never really had a desire to play a game that is randomized. Anything to give me just a crumb of affinity here? Just a tiny bit of affinity? Why are the quests always for items that I don't have? Incredibly rude, game. Incredibly rude. Alright, get my Skell back before I forget. Tobias, that loser. I need more research probes. so I can deal with his nonsense. There's no level recommendation for the current main mission, is there? I think my thought process is that this story mission is probably going to be like around level 40. Can't have Nagi, you have to have Elma and Lynn. You have to complete the Manhunt Affinity mission, which I think we've already done. I think the last boss was like 36 or 35, so we probably want to be at least level 40 for this next mission. Whoops. Hey, give me back my Skell, please. Register to me. Very good. Just leave the Inferno on Elma for now. Bose is borrowing Lynn's for the time being. Can I do any of the Affinity missions in here? Or am I close to being able to do them? 2 peas in a pod. Complete chapter 11. Doesn't matter for a while. Gwyn has, or not Gwyn, Arena has one in here that's super high, I think. Prospective partners. Max members 4. Elma and Lynn. 18% of Mira, which I've definitely done, and complete chapter 9. We'll do that today. Probably. Fathers and sons. This is Arena's. Have to be at chapter 11. Alright, but that prospective partners one we can do today for sure. Big brain play, break everyone's spine so people will put in requests for spinal correctors. Genius. Currently binging your Pokemon Conquest LP. What were you thinking? Getting the perfect link for everyone? You know, it sounded like a fun idea at the time. It was a mistake. However, you know what? No, it wasn't a mistake. Not taking into account, like, exactly how difficult it would be was a mistake. But doing it wasn't a mistake.
And get this.
Like, that literally just that Conquest playthrough alone probably accounts for, like, 10% of my audience demographic having found me. And then, like, the 80% is Digimon, and then the other 10% is literally anything else. Those numbers are obviously, like, made up on the spot and not 100% accurate, but honestly, like, oh, this is where HP you have to have 4 affinity with them. We could do this right now if we had the affinity for it. But, honestly, like, outside of Digimon, and then... Honestly, yeah, just honestly, like, outside of Digimon, probably I would say Pokemon Conquest is the most common answer I hear
And get this.
when I ask people how they found my channel. They're like, oh yeah, I wanted to find a Conquest playthrough, and you're like one of the only people who did like a full playthrough of it. The majority of people apparently on YouTube that have done playthroughs of Pokemon Conquest, they only did like the main story, or they only did a couple of the other stories. I'm like the only person they could find that did all of the stories and also did like everything else. So doing that playthrough was most certainly not a mistake. And doing it the way I did it, I don't think was a mistake either. I probably should have just done it where I got the perfect link on all the warlords, got all the legendaries, and did all the episodes. Instead of doing, instead of getting all the perfect links on all the lesser characters. If I ever do a Redux of Conquest, that's what I'll do. There's no way I would 100% it again. This is super dangerous. If I get in my Skell, where these things be less aggro. If I ever did a Redux of it, I would do all of the stories again, but I would only get perfect links on the characters, like, that actually mattered. And nothing else. I found you from this game. I found you because of Xenoblade X. That's also a very common one. Because, Xenoblade X was the first game that got my channel off the ground, basically. Hello there. Xenoblade is probably the third most common thing I hear people say they found me for. Xenoblade and Tales of. Pete, the artist formerly known as Raiquin, is the reason I found you. Yeah. Dude, Pete, forever thankful to that guy. It's thanks to him and that series he was doing back when he was a PokeTuber called The Raiquiz. It's the only reason I ever met Shroom, Sly, Michael, Lone Wolf. Like, 90% of my friend group that I have today, I wouldn't know a single dang one of them if it wasn't for Pete. Never would have met or interacted with any of these guys. Hello? Foscron, are you there? Are you home? Oh, he's sleeping. It's Pete's fault I have to put up with you? Yeah, Shroom, absolutely. Blame Pete for it every day. Pete's the reason I have to put up with you, too. It's a two-way street, buddy. Pokemon Conquest problem is it gets a little grindy doing all the bonus stories and getting 100% links. Honestly, I disagree. I don't think doing all the post-game stories or getting the 100% links on the main warlords is tedious. I think it's perfectly fine and works just as intended, pretty much. The main problem with Pokemon Conquest is it gets really tedious when you try and perfect link every warrior in the game, which I would never recommend doing because I did it. And also Swarm Pokemon. Swarm Pokemon are bad. Very bad. What Digimon World game did you quit partly through? Was it World 2? Yes, Digimon World 2 sucks. I finished World 3 and World 1, and we got to the final boss of World 4 and quit because the final boss of World 4 is crap. I am asleep. Hey, wake up. Huh? I have the strangest sensation. I was just telling someone about how I was trying to sleep. Was that a dream? Is that what dreams are? That was my first one. How very human of me. And what is it you were doing there? Vigil Forfexes wander this area, so it's not the sort of place you want to just be standing around. There, for instance, take a look to the left. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's a lot. Will you be fighting them now? Good luck to you. I will be cheering you on from inside my car. All right, here we go.
Did they see us?
Okay, they're only level 34. Where's my Skell?
More enemies.
Get in. All right, here we go. Gigasword, save me. Oh, this level 37 got in on it.
They're not missing this chance. Spiral.
Get binded. Bose, why didn't you get in your Skell, you moron? I gotta get out. I gotta get out. Stop, stop, stop. Get out. I really hate that I wasn't able to start in my Skell, by the way. I guess I have to tell Bose to get in his Skell, which is asinine. He should get in it when I get in mine. But, I hate that I had to get out of my Skell to interact with the stupid trailer to start that fight. I perfect linked every warrior in Pokemon and went one step further by making sure the perfect links were all fully evolved. I'm glad that you don't value your time. I hope you had fun. How did you stumble upon Xenoblade in the first place? I was in a GameStop and there was a game called Xenoblade Chronicles and I purchased it with money. And then I played what is quite possibly one of the greatest games ever created. What? What? What?
You wanna bring it?
What is happening? Hello, game?
You wanna bring it?
Stop! This game is held together by toothpicks and bubblegum. Hi. Die? Alright, don't bother. Definitely don't bother, binding. I need to be spamming damage. I might have just aggroed more enemies doing that, which could be a mistake. We'll see how this goes. I know I have my Giga Sword ready, but I'm trying to kill this enemy first. And then Giga Sword the next one. Excuse me, die, please. You're so close. Just die. Man, this is really fun having all... Why is this one at like 2 HP not dying? I really love all of the... Get out. We can't do this without like a full team of Skells. I really love this mission of 4 giant level 34 enemies right next to like 3 other level 37 enemies. It's really enjoyable, believe me. Really cool. Dude, I'm so excited to be done with this game. That makes it sound like I hate playing the game. I don't hate playing this game. It is overall a fun game, but like every 3rd or 4th mission or something, they're just like, hey, dude, You want to stop having fun for a minute? And it gets really old really fast. Especially when the rest of the game is, like, fun, but it's not, like, super fun. You know what I mean? Like, this game is a fun time most of the time, but it's not like when I'm playing Three Hopes, where I'm like, oh, dude, I can't wait. I've been waiting to play Three Hopes all day, but so excited, etc. Let's get in it. It's fun, like, 99% of the way through. This game is like, it's like, yeah, I mean, I'm having a good time. I'd rather be playing this than a lot of other games. However, I'm not, like, loving it. Hello, Tobias. All right, so we can't do this crap for a while. We also have to get his Skell back. What is this? Oh, yeah, awesome cave missions. Love it. Xeno water. Dude, we're gonna go explore Cauldros. Let's go slap down a bunch of probes, and we need to find an area called the Bestial Apiary, I think it was. That was what the hints from that random person told us. It should be the Bestial Apiary that has the whatchamacallit I'm looking for, the Xeno water. And this Xeno water quest leads to a bunch of other side quests, I believe. So hopefully we can knock out a lot of side quests after we're done exploring Cauldros. Why did I walk out of the barracks instead of just fast traveling? What am I doing? Cannot open the menu at this time. Cannot open the menu at this time. Can I please get some Moranium? I've been going for like an hour today and I haven't gotten any Moranium yet. What's the deal? I thought chat said that it was like every 45 minutes or something that they hit you with a Moranium hit, but I haven't gotten any yet. All right, there is a little island at the top left of Cauldros that has a probe at it. And also, it has 2 hexes on either side of it. And one of those hexes I have info for that says White Whale Debris Mechanical Skill Level 1 to get the segment bonus. So let's do that. By the way, one thing I don't like about the flying Skell is that you can no longer just jump. It just immediately goes to flying every time. I wish that I had to click, like, another button for it to start flying. I want to, like, can I, like, turn it off to where I don't have a navigation target, period? I don't want, like, an arrow thing on the screen. Is there a way to just turn it off? I thought it was Beast Utopia. I think it was called Bestial Apiary or something. I mean, it's Beast something. I'll figure it out. Here we go. This should just be like a, hey, find items. Yeah. All right, over here. Let's go slap this bad boy down. But I wish I could still just, like, jump. I wish you had to hit the jump button, like, twice to initiate flying. I'd like that a lot better. Far Isle of Zo with a bunch of weaklings on it. I guess this is an area they thought that you might come to early in the game. It is 501. Did you just aggro that level 8? Oh, I gave up. Okay. Got that one down. On the one hand, I feel you. Removing the ability to jump seems weird. On the other hand, flying is just permanent jumping. Yeah, but if I want to try and parkour something, right? Like, if I want to give a shot at parkouring an area with my Skell instead of immediately flying, I can't do that now. And also, whenever your Skell is flying, it's spending Skell fuel. So if I'm at an area where I'm like, oh, I could just do like 2 or 3 jumps to get up there real quick instead of even bothering with flying and losing like 20 Skell fuel, which is minimal. It's a very minor complaint. It doesn't really matter. It's just I just find it a weird design choice. It's like, it doesn't really matter. It's not like, oh, dude, the fact that I can't jump anymore makes me hate this. Not at all. I just find it weird and wish it was different. Well, let's just listen to this banger track and get flying around until we find this Bestial Apiary. And we'll knock out as many probes as we can on the way. A bunch of big bots down there. Hello there, level 63 Tyrant.